Hi there, my name is Eli, and welcome back to my channel, Draculaura. And in today's video, I have three brand new Monster High Buried Secrets Cozy Creepover dolls to unbox and review. Now, these are mystery packaged dolls. They are like a budget option. I got them off of Amazon for $14.99, so they retail for a little bit lower than a standard Monster High doll, which typically falls in the like $25 to $30 price range. Now, our previous budget line, Scared Ice Island, was $17.99. These are $3 lower than Scared Ice Island, but they do feature a little bit of a quality drop as far as articulation and hair quality. So we'll see how these fare against Scared Ice Island later. I think it's already just a tad bit of a downgrade, unfortunately, but I still think these look really cool, and I really like the series, and I'm excited to open them. Now, I ordered 3 to get free shipping. And because of that, I don't have 4. So we're only going to get 3 out of the 4, hopefully. Worst case scenario is I pull like 3 duplicates and then I just can only show you 1 doll today. I'm hoping these are like 3 separate characters. That's sort of, you know, the risk you run when you buy mystery packaged items. And these dolls were actually first found in Spain, and people noticed that the little cloud on the front of the packaging, the color would denote which character you would be getting. So a blue cloud would be Frankie inside, purple cloud would be Clawdeen, yellow for Cleo, and pink for Draculaura. And since these were first found in Spain, people thought that would be, you know, kind of the standard packaging for these dolls. Nope. In the United States, we don't have the same types of laws in Europe about like children's toys and gambling and, you know, mystery toys. So ours are a true mystery blind package. Like, you know, it's covered in cling wrap. They really do not want you to know who you're getting. And I can definitely anticipate these having like a high return rate on Amazon, because people are probably going to buy them, not get the character they want, return it, and it's just going to be a disaster. You know, you would think these companies would learn by now that like, for like, I get it, for like a little mystery toy, you know, like an LOL surprise doll or something, like that's fine to have a mystery package, but for a full blown fashion doll, I don't think it works as well. But you know, I have no other choice than to partake in it if I want these dolls. So fingers crossed I get 3 unique characters. Now here's the packaging. It's a little sarcophagus coffin shape. There's a lot of like mummy wraps around it. On the back you can see the artwork of Frankie, Cleo, Draculaura, and Clawdeen. You get some accessories. It says 5 accessories, and I'm very excited to open these up. So far these have only been found on Amazon. I'm curious to see if they'll show up in stores anywhere like Target, Walmart, who knows where. I think I could see these being at like a, you know, if they're budget dolls, like a budget store, so maybe like Ross and the like. And they are $15 right now, but I'm telling you, give this line a couple months and they're going to be like $10. Okay, so if you don't want to pay $15 for these dolls with polypropylene hair, give it some time, and I'm sure they will already be discounted. I'm sure of it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing these ghouls. Okay, I've removed the cling wrap. When you take it off, like this little piece just like falls off, like watch, it just falls forward, and then it actually just like slides out. So this is actually kind of nice if you know, want to keep this artwork, I guess. It's kind of nice. Boom. I will say, just first impressions on this packaging, it seems to use minimal plastic. Like this looks like plastic, but like a soft plastic, not a very hard plastic like the Ultimate Secrets lockers. So as far as just environmentality, these are headed towards a better direction, you know? I don't know if these are going to take over like Ultimate Secrets. I don't think so. I just think it's another fun, I don't know, option for the brand. So we'll see if we'll get more Buried Secrets dolls in the future. Okay, so then I think you start like, you know, undoing these little mummy wraps, and then there's going to be clues to tell you which character you're getting, and it's color coded. So we'll know pretty quickly like which characters are in here. So, okay. Pink, fangs, Draculaura. So like literally I can tell that's Draculaura. A little anticlimactic. I want to know the other ones though, like before we fully unveil them. So I'm just gonna like see these 2 as well, because I just want to get different characters. Okay, let's see who we have here. Just no Draculaura. Oh, I jinxed it. I jinxed it, y'all. I knew it. Okay, 2 Draculauras. If it's a 3rd Draculaura, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna cry, but you know, let's see. Okay, Clawdeen, 2 out of 3. Could be worse, could be better. We landed somewhere kind of in the middle there. Let's look at the Draculauras first. You know, maybe there's the odd chance that like the packaging doesn't match the doll inside. I doubt it, but you know, sometimes flukes like that do happen. But here you can see, as you unveil more and more of these little mummy wraps, you see more and more of the clues of like which character, oh gosh, they're toppling over, which character you're getting. It's fun. I like it. It could be, you know, better design, so I'm not having to like get duplicates. But let's see. Okay. They pop out pretty easy. You're not struggling, and then I'm just gonna like, how does this come out? Ta-da! Wait, she's covered. Okay. Ta-da! There she is. Okay. She looks really good. Her screening is actually pretty nice. And that's another thing with mystery package like this, is you can't see the screening. So for us adult collectors who, you know, speaking for myself, are very particular on the screenings, like this is also unfortunate because you just kind of have to hope you get a good one. But there's Draculaura #1. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't need 2 of these Draculauras, so I'll have to figure out a game plan on what to do with the extra. But let's really see if this is also Draculaura. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be, yeah. Okay. Draculaura #2. I mean, at least I can compare, I guess, which one has a better screening, but that sucks. That really does suck. I wanted Cleo or Frankie, but oh well. Let me set Draculauras aside and let's look at Clawdeen. At least this is Clawdeen. Now, I'm gonna scream if I open these up and Draculaura's inside. Like, I don't know. I'm just being pessimistic, but could you imagine? Okay, you know, there are all the little clues, a little heart, an eye coffin, the shoes that Clawdeen wears. I don't know, I wouldn't assume like a crystal ball goes with Clawdeen, but I guess. Okay, there we go. This comes out really easy. I will say, there's not a lot of struggle here. And ta-da, there is Clawdeen. Oh yeah, she's great. And her screening looks pretty good off of first impressions. I'm very excited. I got at least 2 different dolls. Okay, now it looks like you can just slide them out from this like outer packaging, and then inside they are secured in this like inner coffin sarcophagus situation. I'm gonna cut these dolls out, and then I want to look at the insides because like there's a lot of fun goodies and sneak peeks in there as well. So let me get these dolls out, and I'll be right back. Okay, Draculaura and Clawdeen are unboxed. They're just missing some of their accessories, as you can tell, like shoes and whatnot. So they come with little pouches. Each of them come with 2 pouches. Let's start with Clawdeen. They're just little paper bags with accessories. We have her little friend inside, Crescent. This is like it looks like a Squishmallow, but the actual plush that we got made in like, you know, real life are called Qtopia. I'm sure people will just colloquially refer to them as Squishmallows because that's what they look like. And because I knew we were getting these dolls with these little plush, I actually bought them off eBay because apparently they were sold at Big Lots like earlier this year. I never found them. I never really knew about them, but I knew I was gonna want them. So you can see them kind of hidden back there. I wanted to have them in real life because my dolls have them. So there's Crescent. It's super cute. Like, this is a really cool accessory, and I love the little tush tag right there with the skelette on it. Like, the little details are really fun, and even like you can see kind of the stretch of the fabric right there near the tail. Like, it's so cute. I love this. Okay, that might be it. That was literally just the only thing in this pouch. Okay, and then I'm guessing the other accessories are all in here. Okay, let's open this one. We have Clawdeen's shoes. Here they are. At least they're a new mold, and they feature Crescent on the front as well. They have like this kind of like plush texture, maybe like UGG inspired. Huge platform for a creepover. Like, look at that height. I love it. It's very dramatic. What I love to see from Monster High. We have like the moon cycles on the straps right there. And then, does it spell something out? Yeah, it says moon on the straps as well. So pretty fun shoes. I like them. We'll put them on Clawdeen. We get a sleeping mask. There's like a hair on mine. Okay, there we go. No paint details, but pretty cute. This is kind of like sunglasses / a sleeping mask. You know, the sleeping masks we've seen so far in G3 have been like actual sleeping masks. Maybe I'll grab one later, but this one is just kind of like sunglasses disguised as a sleeping mask. But it's nice. You can like stick it on them, put it on their head on the top like that. So it's cute. It's cute. I like it. And then we have Clawdeen gets, what is this? Like a little cosmetics. It's maybe a hair cream or a lotion or something. I don't know, but it's cute. And then a comb as well. We've seen this comb before, but it's fun, you know, they're having a creepover, so it's all themed to a cozy creepover. Love to see it. And now looking at Draculaura's, there's her little Count Fabulous Cutopia plush. Oh yeah, this one's super cute. I don't have an actual plush of this in real life, but maybe they'll make one. There is Count Fabulous. And then Draculaura's accessories. We have her sleeping mask and this like hot pink. I feel like the details aren't as apparent as Clawdeen's were. Like looking at Clawdeen's, like even the little eyes just look a little bit more pronounced. Draculaura's, it's like really hard to make out what's going on there. There's some like bat wings on the side. Oh, dropped them. And little hearts as well on the side right there. It's kind of hard to make out, but yeah, hers is just kind of meh, it's there. And then her shoes. Hers are in all black. These are really cute. They have Count Fabulous on the front. They're kind of a running theme, right? All of the shoes have the little pets on the front of them. Also super chunky wedge. Love it with the spider webs. And I love the bat wings on the side. Yeah, no paint detail, but honestly, the sculpting is so good that it kind of supplements it, you know? You could maybe paint in that little bow if you wanted to, but these look pretty good. I like them. And then some nail polish. I have so many of these. It's fine. It's not my favorite, but there it is. And then she gets a little like face roller and like rose quartz. This is cute. It was first in her Neon Fright stall, so very on theme for a creepover. Okay, I'm gonna put on their accessories and we'll be right back. Oh wait, one thing I noticed is, well, we'll go over the dolls, their articulation and things like that, but just looking at their legs, they are not like even. Do you see that? Like on the stand, let me lower the lights a little bit. Yeah, the legs are weird. It's like they're not meant to stand with their legs like straight. It's kind of like you're meant to maybe like shift the pose. Like the default pose is maybe something more like this, I guess. So then they stand like even to the ground. So yeah, when you get these dolls and you have their legs kind of symmetrical and even and they look kind of wonky, it's by design, even though it just kind of looks weird and off. Because I noticed it with Draculaura, and the same thing happened to Clawdeen. You can kind of see both of them don't touch the stand. Like, it's by design. They're meant to sort of like have dynamic poses, but because they have no articulation, they're sort of built in to have these dynamic poses like that, if that makes sense. Okay, here are the dolls. I said I was gonna dress them up and I just put on their shoes, so not much dressing up. But when I was putting on their shoes, I did notice that they have little like Z's on the bottoms right there. You see that? Fun. I love that hidden detail. And Clawdeen had it as well. So I presume that Frankie and Cleo probably do as well. I just don't have those dolls in front of me, but there is the bottom of the shoe. I love those little like secret fun hidden details. Okay, I put these dolls on a doll stand. They do not come with doll stands. I just got these off of like AliExpress. They're available on Amazon as well. But we have two dolls to look at, and I'm pretty happy with the selection. Draculaura and Clawdeen look pretty good still, so I'm very excited. Now let's start off with Draculaura. First thing to note with both of these dolls is their bodies are less articulated. Okay, we do not have articulation at the elbows or the knees, and the chest as well. So very, very limited. Like you can see here, you can't do much with this arm, right? Maybe you can try to like wave, like hello, but I think it's built for like this type of pose, right? Like you're pretty limited with your posing potential. Same thing with this arm, you know, like you can maybe try and come up with something like she's waving or it's down like that, but pretty limited. Same thing with the legs. Like I said, they're even so limited that like if you want her to sit flat, you kind of have to have them askew like that, you know? If they were just like both like that, she doesn't even stand flat. Like it doesn't stand flat. So it's peculiar. I think a lot of people sort of catastrophize things like this and want it to be like a sign of the end times for Monster High G3, like all of a sudden the brand is going downhill. But I don't think that's the case, because we just got Jennifer, who's a gorgeous doll, and when I'm filming this today, we also had those stock photos released for Fearbook, Abby, and Venus. So I think like the mainline brand is still doing good. I just think it's healthy for brands to have budget options like this. So, you know, $15 is more accessible for a wider range of audience, so I get it. And my only thing with these bodies is I just don't think they fit this theme of like cozy creepover. I do think they're very chic and fashion forward, and maybe are well suited on a different type of aesthetic or doll. So my plans probably is, if I plan to reroute these dolls, which I'm probably going to do, let's be honest, I will probably give them, you know, a more articulated body and then repurpose these for other dolls in my collection. So that's my rough plan. But for now, I'm not in a rush to like rebody them and head swap. Like, they're fine. They look good as is. Like, look at them. They're fine dolls. You know, if for whatever reason it irks you, all the power to you. Go ahead and rebody your dolls. But I'm just trying to give context and explain, you know, maybe my thought process, and maybe that will illuminate a different perspective. Who knows? Okay, first I'm going to look at Draculaura. I've set Clawdeen aside just so she doesn't like, you know, come into focus in the background. But just looking at Draculaura from head to toe, from her design, I really love her color story. I love the color of her hair. Where I have issues is just quality for this doll, which is to be expected. She's a $15 budget doll. So like, I will give my critiques and my perspective, but like, that's all with the context that she is $15. Like, I know how much she is. I know what I paid for. So like, for $15, I think she's fair. But I'm still going to push back just slightly and think that she could be higher quality. Like, I love this hair color they gave her, right? This pastel baby pink. Like, who doesn't love this hair color? She has black streaks in her side part. And this hair color is very, very reminiscent of her Ultimate Secrets Series 2 Iridescent doll. I don't know. I'm not trying to be delusional here, but like, I feel like they could give us Saran hair for $15. If they can do Barbie fashionista dolls for $11 with Saran hair, I don't really think this amount of like plastic accessories justifies the lower quality hair. Because I'm just trying to think about the differences between this and like a fashionista. You know, it's probably like these plastic accessories, but I'd rather forego like this nail polish and this like face roller for like Saran hair. So I'm just trying to like think here and pick the brains of the designers. And I know maybe this color, this exact shade of pink isn't available in Saran, but I personally would prefer higher quality if it means sacrificing or compromising the hair color. Maybe that's not true for the brand and the designers, but that's just me as a selfish fan who wants like nicer hair. So getting that out of the way, she's still cool. I still really like her. Her face is gorgeous. Like, this mug is beautiful. Okay, I love this darker makeup for Draculaura. She has like a dark plum lip, and I really like the eyeshadow as well. There's like this very nice dark amount of like a maroon plum color, and then it fades out with this like shimmery pink and kind of like a white silver shimmer on the upper eyelid. So very, very cute eye makeup. And all of these dolls have like special little like freckles for their creepover. Draculaura has little stars and hearts, and then her usual heart mark on her face has some extra little bat wings here, which is really cute. So overall, I think the face is gorgeous, and I just wish the hair was better quality. She does have earrings. These are from her Fearbook doll. They're kind of these drippy hearts, so that's fun as well. I will appreciate the earrings because, you know, sometimes you do get dolls that don't have their ears pierced and don't have any earrings, so that's a plus. Now, her outfit, it's cute, but it does feel budget forward, budget friendly. It's all one piece. It's this little nightgown and has this like upper half being black with a little bow and some ribbons as spaghetti straps. And then the lower half is this very simple spiderweb print with some hearts. It's fine. I kind of like Cleo and Clawdeen with the bloomers, preferably to like this kind of like skirt nightgown. Just taste-wise, I think I prefer that look better, but this is still really cute. All four of these dolls in the series also share this same exact lace trim. I like the lace trim. It's just not like the highest quality lace, but it's cute that it's there, and I like the continuity between the dolls. And then if you turn her around, this is just one um, piece of fabric. Like this is all just one piece of Velcro that connects this piece of fabric. So pretty easy to take on and off. And I feel like they have to take that into account because of this budget body, because there's like less articulation here. So it makes sense that they would want to make this easy to take on and off. So that's probably why it's constructed the way it is. And then moving down, I already showed you all the shoes. There they are on her feet. Super cute. Love the shoes. And as I mentioned, she has to be very like posed correctly. You know, she has to like strike a certain pose. But once she strikes that pose, like she looks fierce. Okay. And then some of her accessories, her little eye mask. Oh, I think I placed it way too high. Okay. It needs to be a little lower, like right there. I don't like her eye mask. I think she's got the worst one. Like, it's just not cute. But yeah, you can also put it on like this. I think that's probably a cuter styling option. But with the polypropylene hair, it's just like the hair is so puffy that the mask is just sitting on that puffy hair. You know what I mean? And then she can hold her 3 accessories with this hand. The little Cutopia plush is kind of awkward. Like, it's just kind of held like that. I guess you could bring it closer to her body. Maybe that's better. Yeah. And then her nail polish or her little face roller. So I like that you can actually hold these accessories. I hate accessories that don't have these little like, I don't know, holes for the dolls to hold them. It's just kind of like hard to display and use. So these at least feel practical. So there they are. And there she is. She's really cute. I think she's really nice. I like her the more I've sat with her. I think I was initially like, the hair just really annoyed me, but the more I'm with her, I'm like, she's a really cute doll. I'm smitten by her, and I can reroute her and fix this hair up, and she'll be good to go. Okay, now let me bring out Clawdeen. Okay, I've swapped out Draculaura with Clawdeen. Now, okay, I'm not trying to sound hypocritical, but Clawdeen does have polypropylene hair. Like when you feel this hair, you can tell it's poly. You know, it's dry, it just has that feel. If you know what polypropylene feels like, it feels like polypropylene hair, but it's so cute with this like poofy, curly texture that I almost can forgive it. Like I'm even debating if I even want to reroute this doll because I think she's really cute and unique and she's not like any other Clawdeen we've had so far. So like I'm still gonna complain and I still wish this was like saran curls rather than polypropylene curls, but it's a step in the right direction because I love the volume. I love the curl texture. It's really nice. But you can tell because it's poly that like it completely covers and obstructs her ears. And actually when she came in the package, she had elastic that was like holding her hair down kind of like that to sort of show those ears a little bit better. So I might just have to play around and style her hair a little bit more so her ears are not obstructed and hidden away because I actually really like this hair. I like the color. It is 2 shades of purple. One's a very silvery lilac purple, and then one's a darker purple. And I think it looks really good. She's really cute. And like I said, she just feels very unique and unlike any other Clawdeen we've had so far. And then moving towards her face, this makeup is gorgeous. See, I feel like her freckles feel bigger and more pronounced than Draculaura's were. And she has stars and crescent moons intermixed with her actual freckles. And it's so cute. Like this face is gorgeous. This screening for her eyes as well feels a little bit more like early G3 Clawdeen. I feel like some of her more recent screenings for Clawdeen feel kind of like fiercer in the eyes, if that makes sense. Like if you look at Ultimate Secrets Series 4 or Monster Fest, like those have very unique screenings for Clawdeen. This feels a little bit more like early G3 Clawdeen, which isn't bad. I still think she looks really cute. She has a nice little side glance. I love the colors for her lips. It's like a dark berry color. It's a little darker than her Ghoul Spirit, but I love this like raspberry pink lip on Clawdeen. I think it complements her so well. And then her eye makeup is kind of these smoky, mauvey purples. It's cute. It's nice. Her brows are really nice and pronounced and arched. Overall, gorgeous face. Gorgeous, gorgeous face. And then underneath her hair, you can see her ears. This is her, what is this, monster? What is this? Monster ball earrings, I'm sure. Yes, monster ball. They use these earrings all the time. Like, I'm kind of tired of these earrings, but you can't really see them all too well, but I do want to mention that they're there. And then you can kind of shape her hair, make sure that it looks symmetrical, play around with it. But I really like her hair. It's kind of fun. And then looking at her outfit, see, I think hers is more interesting than Draculaura. Like, we have an asymmetrical kind of upper half with this singular ribbon spaghetti strap, and then it kind of like, you know, has some, what do you call that stitching right there? Serged. It's like a serged edge within a gold fabric. And then her bow is at her waist, and then she's got bloomers on rather than like a skirt nightgown, which I just think is cuter. I don't know. This looks nicer to me, even though they're still relatively similar. But yeah, I like this a lot more. And I think this print is cuter with like the leopard print intermixed with the crescent moons and stars. So yeah, I think fashion-wise, I'm digging Clawdeen just a little bit more here. And then I've already shown you the shoes, but there they are on her. Super cutesy. Also, just like to look at those joints. Yes, there's no articulation, but whoever sculpted these knees, like, look how good that sculpt looks. Like, yeah, I can appreciate that. And then even if you're looking at like the musculature on the arms, like, they look really good. So the sculpt work is really nice. And I know it's really easy to be like, ugh, there's less articulation, therefore it's bad and worse. But like, I still think she looks kind of good. So that's my opinion. And there is Clawdeen. Let's get some extra accessories on her. So here's her eye mask. Yeah, that's cute. I really like that. And then you can also kind of like try and like nuzzle it here. It's a little harder because she has her wolf ears, but something like that. Yeah, that's cute. Wait, she's out of focus. That's cute. Okay, I like that. And then her accessories. Here's her little Cutopia crescent plush. Very cute. And then I probably will just split them with the plush because I like those the best. But you can also try some of the other cosmetic options for them. Like so. Come on. Like so. Okay. Now let me bring back Draculaura. Okay. There they are, side by side. I really like both of these dolls. I think they're really cute. I really do want Cleo and Frankie still, but for $15, I think it's fair. I think they're fun. I love how many unique sculpts we're getting. Like, we got new eye masks, new shoes, new fabric fashions, new screenings. Like, it feels very fresh and new. And sometimes with Monster High, like budget releases or, you know, just some releases in general, like when they're repackaged for the holiday playsets and stuff like that, the dolls can feel like they use a lot of reused pieces that they don't really feel essential. But these kind of feel, I don't know, like some special offering. Like, they feel like they have enough new things that excite me that I want them. So I would recommend them despite their flaws, right? Despite their flaws of like low quality hair and different types of bodies that have less articulation, I still feel like they're really cool. And I've been really enjoying tinkering and playing with them so far. Okay, let me push them a little further back. Let me show you their packaging real quick. So here is their fun packaging. I love this. This is way, way better, I think, like to move in a direction like this compared to Skulltimate Secrets, like big, chunky plastic lockers and coffins, because this is just cardboard, okay? But you can lay it down. Put your doll to bed, right? It's multifaceted. It's kind of got like a built-in playset right into the packaging. And then there is so many fun like storytelling Easter eggs here that feels very, very reminiscent to the first 3 series of Skulltimate Secrets, where you would open up the locker and inside you would have cardboard with fun images like this as well. I mean, should I go over all of it? It's a lot of things, right? But I don't know. I will show you. You have the pillow, the little Cutopia, the sleeping mask, the little makeup accessories, the face roller, a little like magazine. She's doing like, you know, little quizzes. And then, oh my god, I love the little fortune teller, like origami fortune teller. The phone is very reminiscent of G1's Ghoul Chat dolls with, was it Rochelle and Katrine? So I think that's really fun. Her little Pocky, and then there's Count Fabulous going to bed. Those are the same like Z's that they put on the bottom of the shoes. And then on the sides of the box, you actually have these little written phrases. This one says, even though vampires are ageless, they still like to use face rollers to keep their century-old skin glowing. Love that. And then We have a Skelet right there. This side says, when you're 1600 years old, following a 13-step bedtime routine is easy peasy, cough and squeezy. And yeah, the Monster High logo. So I think it's fun. There's a lot of hidden details. Here we have all of Draculaura's bags. We have Monster Ball, Viridescent, Core Refresh. This is the Latin America Budget Doll, Garden Mysteries, Sculptament Secret Series 4 duffel bag, the little Draculaura Magic 8 Ball that they released last year. Or no, that was this year. There's just like a little detail for the bed frame, I guess. And then Draculaura's parents, Dracula, and I don't know her mom's name, but they're in separate photos, and I think the implication is that like Draculaura's parents are divorced, and I think kids are smart enough to catch on to that kind of thing, to know why Draculaura would maybe have separate photos with each of her parents. So I think that's a fun touch, you know? And then a little spell book, some candles, a little Monster High potion bottle, a cauldron with some like crystals in there. And then there's our little teaser for Sweet 1600. It says, you were invited, come dressed to the 13s, Draculaura. So we're supposed to be getting a Sweet 1600 line next year, and I'm very excited because Cupid will be introduced. So yeah, I think these are really cool. This is probably one of the highlights, surprisingly, even though it's like not the actual doll. I just think these are fun, innovative, useful packaging that's environmentally friendly. And then here's Clawdeen's. Okay, hers says, werewolves love to sleep with the curtains open so they can soak in the moonlight. Okay, that's cute. And then it says over here, what's a werewolf's bedtime beauty secret? Coconut hair cream so she can wake up with beautiful curls. Oh, so maybe this is a coconut hair cream. Okay, very cool. And then inside, very similar to Draculaura, she's doing some like face masks, her little crescent Utopia, her eye mask, a little magazine. There's Catty Noir, love to see it. And then it's like teaching you about monsters, right? Like vampires don't like garlic and things like that. Some CDs, the Real Drama poster, some Polaroids, her Monster Fest camera. That's the book she had with Scared Island. Crescent's sleeping. And then there's the picture of her family. This little light came in her bedroom playset. There's the Were Ruler crown, the duffel bag that came with the Hiss Fits 3-pack, the basketball from Ghoul Spirit. This is like all Ghoul Spirit stuff. And then her little journal, a Werecats poster, Basketball Club. Very cute. There's her and Claude at the Monster Ball. And then instead of bags, she has her shoes. Okay, very fun. We've seen these shoes like in 3 different dolls, but never in green, surprisingly. Maybe that's like a teaser that we're going to get them in green. And then Scared Island. This is her current doll wearing, you know, those are her shoes from this set. Core Refresh, and then her budget doll. And then some glasses, her eye coffin, and her little tote bag. And her necklace. Very cute. Okay, that is everything. That's just 2 dolls. There's still 2 more I don't have. Maybe I'll get them down the line in the future. I don't know. I kind of don't want to keep buying more because, like, knowing me, I'm just going to keep pulling Draculaura at this rate. So, who knows? Okay, real quick, just to compare, I brought out the Scared Island budget dolls. These retail for $18, which is only $3 more than the Buried Secrets dolls, who retail for $15. But quality-wise, they have more articulated bodies and they come with saran hair. In this line, we also had a Frankie doll and a Heath doll, but for $18, I don't know, I would rather pay 18 bucks and get the nicer hair and the better bodies. But granted, these are like beach dolls, right? But these are sort of like classic doll line archetypes, right? Like a sleepover or a beach day. Like they're classics. Like you expect to see these types of themes in doll lines. So it's to be expected. But I don't know, for 15 bucks, I don't understand how we lost $3 in the price point and then all of a sudden lost the nice hair and the articulation. And if it was one or the other, I think I'd be fine with it, right? Like if it was just the polypropylene hair, but better bodies or vice versa, like the saran hair and then these articulated or less articulated bodies, I think I'd be okay with that. But the fact that it's like kind of multiple things, I'm like, what happened here? What happened? So I just wanted to share these dolls so you can compare them side by side and kind of get a quick snapshot of the evolution or de-evolution, if you will, of these budget dolls. Okay, real quick, I also brought out Viridescent Draculaura, which like, looking at these dolls, they're out of focus, but looking at these dolls in the face alone, they don't even look like the same character, right? Like looking at this makeup compared to Viridescent's makeup, it's stunning. It's drastic, okay? But I brought them out not to compare their faces, but to compare their hair colors because they both have this pastel pink, and they actually do look slightly different. The new Buried Secrets hair looks slightly more saturated, and Viridescent looks slightly paler in color. So they aren't the exact same color match. But if you still want this like pastel fantasy, if you don't mind the polypropylene hair, maybe Buried Secrets is a good option for you. Because I know Viridescent has become just stupidly more expensive and difficult to find for no real reason for a doll that has polypropylene hair. That's just my opinion. But yeah, here they are side by side. Pretty stark differences though in the face. Like I was not expecting that. Okay, we have reached the end. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video with me reviewing these two brand new Cozy Creepover Buried Secrets dolls. I really enjoyed both Draculaura and Clawdeen. I know I just like tore them to shreds a little bit in this video, but I think all things considered, they're still really gorgeous dolls. I think the face carries them, like this, gorgeous. I think the fashion is just kind of lukewarm. It's subpar a little bit. The shoes are really nice and fun. I love the little pets that we're getting, the little Cutopia pets. Like, look how cute. And then the hair could be better quality. Clawdeen's at least is this nice curly texture, so I'm kind of more forgiving for it. And then I love these little like coffin, sarcophagus like packaging where they have all the little storytelling tidbits for the characters. I just don't like the mystery aspect. I pulled a duplicate. It's unfortunate, but it happens. But like, it just sucks, right? It doesn't feel good. And I don't know. I don't think the thrill and the rush of like opening it is worth getting a duplicate. Like, I rather just know who I'm getting, right? I would have just bought all four if I knew I was going to get all four, rather than having to run the risk and gamble and like get a duplicate. So hopefully in the future they can change that. I know there's no laws for it in the United States, but that doesn't mean that the brand can just like make that change on their own. What that tells me is that like Monster High wants it to be a gamble, a true mystery, and like I'm pushing back against that. I don't think it's fun, number one, and two, I don't think it's like healthy for young children to get hooked on that boost of serotonin. So I'm pushing back myself here. I know that's not like I don't have the power of the government, but that's my opinion. Okay, that's all I have to share with you today. Let me know down in the comments below, of these four Buried Secrets dolls, which one is your favorite? Mine is gonna be Clawdeen because like I have her in front of me, so I could, be a little biased and say her, but I have to say, Cleo looks really, really good too. So maybe once I get Cleo, my mind will change, who knows? But for now, I'm gonna go with Clawdeen. Okay, that's all I have to share. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Eli, and this is my channel, Draculaura, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.